Breaking news in the crypto world. Ripple's CEO has just activated an unprecedented 10 billion XRP burn, and the XRP army is mobilizing for war. Short sellers, beware. This could be the most massive squeeze in cryptocurrency history. XRP could soar to $500, or even beyond. Stick around, because in today's video, we're breaking down exactly what's happening and why this move is a game changer for the entire crypto market. Take a look at this stunning on-chain data. Ripple just executed a massive transaction, sending a total of 10 billion XRP to a dead wallet. For those unfamiliar with the term, a dead wallet is a destination address with no private keys, meaning the XRP is gone forever. That's 10 billion tokens permanently erased from circulation. It's a move that's been calculated, precise, and far from accidental. Now, this move is already stirring up massive waves in the crypto community. But what does this mean for the price of XRP? And more importantly, why would Ripple decide to burn such a large portion of its total supply? Let's take a step back for a moment and understand the context. Ripple has always been very strategic about its token supply. If you followed Ripple for any length of time, you'll know that they've unlocked escrow XRP in the past to manage the circulating supply. Additionally, the Ripple community has launched several burn initiatives aimed at reducing inflation and increasing scarcity. These efforts, although significant, were never on the scale of this 10 billion XRP burn. So what makes this particular burn different? Ripple's move here isn't just about reducing supply, it's about sending a strong message to the market, particularly to institutional players who have been heavily shorting music XRP. Here's where things get really interesting. There's growing speculation within the XRP community that this 10 billion XRP burn is Ripple's way of retaliating against the hedge funds and institutions that have been shorting XRP's price. This move has sent shockwaves through the financial world, as it's not every day that a company takes such a bold step to counteract market manipulation. The XRP community is buzzing with theories and discussions about the potential outcomes of this massive burn. For those who may not know, short selling involves betting that the price of an asset will drop. Traders borrow the asset, sell it at the current price, and hope to buy it back at a lower price to pocket the difference. It's a high-risk strategy that can lead to significant losses if the market moves against the short sellers. In this case, short sellers have been betting against XRP for months, hoping that its price would fall. They've been closely monitoring market trends, looking for any signs of weakness to exploit. However, Ripple's unexpected move has thrown a wrench into their plans, but Ripple's latest burn could very well be their response. By taking such a drastic action, Ripple is sending a clear message to the market. They are not going to sit idly by while their asset is under attack. This burn is a strategic move designed to shift the balance of power. By removing such a massive amount of XRP from circulation, they're directly targeting the supply dynamics. This reduction in supply can create scarcity, which often leads to an increase in value. It's a classic economic principle. When supply decreases and demand remains constant or increases, prices tend to rise. This makes it more difficult for short sellers to manipulate the market, and it sets the stage for an incredible short squeeze. A short squeeze occurs when short sellers are forced to buy back the asset at higher prices, driving the price up even further. It's a situation that can lead to rapid and significant price increases. Essentially, as XRP's supply tightens, demand could rise significantly, and the price could explode as shorts scramble to cover their positions. This could lead to a dramatic shift in the market, with XRP's value soaring to new heights. Investors and traders are watching closely, anticipating the potential for substantial gains. This is the kind of move that could drive the price of XRP to unimaginable heights. The market is on edge, waiting to see how this bold strategy will play out. Ripple's decision to burn 10 billion XRP could very well be a game changer, setting a new precedent in the world of cryptocurrency. So what's the price impact of this massive burn? This is a question that has been on the minds of many investors and financial analysts alike. The burning of tokens essentially reduces the total supply, which in theory should increase the value of the remaining tokens. But how significant can this impact be for XRP? According to a former Citadel trader, one of the world's most successful hedge fund firms. The potential for XRP to hit $500 is very real. This isn't just speculation, it's based on detailed market analysis and trends observed over time. The trader points out that the combination of reduced supply and increasing demand could create a perfect storm for a price surge. Could surge dramatically once the bill officially goes live. This legislative change is expected to create a ripple effect across the entire cryptocurrency market, affecting various digital assets. Experts are already saying that $10,000 per XRP is a conservative estimate. Some even believe that the value could go much higher, depending on market conditions and adoption rates, which are expected to increase as banks scramble to get their hands on XRP. To meet the new legal requirements, the demand for this digital asset is expected to skyrocket, pushing prices even higher. The price could increase exponentially, leading to unprecedented gains for those who invested early and held onto their assets, creating massive wealth for early investors. This could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for those who have been holding on to their XRP, potentially changing their financial future forever. It's not just speculation either. Ripple's influence over the US government, along with its strategic partnerships, means that this transition is happening with or without traditional banks' approval. The XRP Act isn't a mere suggestion, it's the future of money, and it's happening now. If you've been holding XRP, this is the moment you've been waiting for. With the US government fully on board, the stage is set for XRP to become the world's dominant digital asset. In a recent interview, a US senator discussed the future of stablecoins, but if you listen closely, you'll notice that the language being used could easily be interpreted as support for XRP. This is more evidence that lawmakers are beginning to see XRP as the future of the financial system. What was once thought of as a niche cryptocurrency is now on the verge of becoming the cornerstone of the US economy as we approach the launch of the XRP Act. The time to act is now, with XRP's legal status secure and its role as a global financial standard becoming clearer by the day. It's only a matter of time before the price shoots to unprecedented heights. Don't miss out on the financial revolution. This could be the opportunity of a lifetime. Subscribe. Now, this new law goes live in just 48 hours. XRP holders will dominate the year 2024. Make sure to turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with every major development in the XRP ecosystem. The XRP Act could change everything, and you won't want to be